for Google Ads, the opportunity is that because Shopify ads are crowded and costly, so while Shopify ads are crowded and costly, Google Ads allow for cheaper traffic because there's less competition. As you guys saw in your own poll, less Shopify app developers actually go for Google Ads. But the problem is that in the past there was some hacks around this, but no more. You must add Shopify as a negative keyword, as a phrase match negative. But the opportunity, despite this problem, is Google Ads AI, and Google Ads AI does just amazing things. So before we look at Google Ads AI, and we will in a second, let's look at the setup for a second. So to set up, you have to have Shopify as a phrase match negative. So you have to do this in your campaign. You can start without, but within weeks to very few months, you're going to get a letter from Shopify asking you to do it. And if you don't, they're going to, yeah, you better do it. So you might start without, but eventually you have to anyway. And then what do you do if you can't use Shopify? So what you do is you target kind of generic searches, which don't say the word Shopify because you can't use the Shopify searches, inventory for e-commerce, and you can develop this for many, many more. And to make sure you're not wasting your funds on other platforms, so if you're going, you can add all the other platforms as negative keywords. And if you want a list of these negative platforms, I have it. So just ping me after the webinar, and I'll send you a big list, over 100. So you can add them as negative keywords, and then all the searches that have them, at least you're not going to appear for them. And send the clicks to your App Store listing, both because it's one less click than sending to your landing page, and because you can do tracking all the way with Prys, and I think with other tools as well. Well, maybe not all the way with other tools, but you can do tracking quite deep if you send to your App Store listing. And a third reason is that when you send your Google Ads to your App Store listing, if you have this URL, apps.shopify.com, and then the specific URL of the app, then automatically Google, see, this is sponsored, so it's an ad. Automatically, Google adds the bag icon and adds the word Shopify, and this will also appear in, oh no, it doesn't have to appear in bold, but anyway, it says app Shopify. So all these are signals for the merchant that even though they didn't specifically say Shopify, this is from the Shopify ecosystem. So you would get less, not completely none, but less clicks of the wrong kind of traffic, because with Google Ads, especially if you can't say the word Shopify, you do get clicks that are not really for the Shopify ecosystem. They're not merchants, or they don't want to be merchants, so it's not relevant. But we'll talk about how that works anyway. And then the second step is enable Google Ads AI. So you start with manual CPC until you have about 30 conversions. And then when you have enough data, when you have enough conversions, then you can start running Google Ads AI. And Google Ads AI is the huge ROI secret of doing Google Ads. This is research done by third party on 15,000 Google Ads accounts. And what they found is that, and what's relevant here is the bidding strategy and the ROAS, which is return on advertising spend, exactly the same as ROI. And what you can see here is that, and each of these rows is thousands of accounts. Yes, you can trust this data. So what you can see here is that manual CPC, on average, 137%. You spend 1,000, you get back 1,370. And maximize conversions, maximize clicks, target impression share in the same neighborhood. But what jumps out completely out of the ballpark is maximize conversion value, which has a ROAS of 575. And maximize conversion value is a strategy that requires Google Ads AI. This is the strategy that Google Ads AI does. What it does is it has a function that says maximize the value of the conversions that you provide. And then on hunting for the click side, it takes whatever signals it has about the user without knowing the user personally, but whatever the history, whatever it knows, I don't even know what it knows. But on the other side, it needs to have feedback to see if what it's sending is quality, and how much quality is each click, to know how aggressive to bid for such clicks in the future, because it's learned. So so to explain this, Google Ads AI works only if it gets the right feedback, just like I said. And the more accurate the feedback, the better the AI performs. And keywords are not all created equal for specific apps. So one keyword might have a lot of value, another keyword might have less value. And also whatever happens after the install is relevant. So what Prys does is it sends deep funnel events, installs or app installs, not just the clicks, but the actual installs on Shopify. Subscriptions, so when somebody agrees to your terms, either starts a free trial, or if you don't have a free trial, just agrees to your terms. And then when there's an actual payment, so when they actually make a transaction, which Shopify collects and pays you. What Prys does is it calculates precisely each event by the keyword that it came from. So it looks like this. This is price conversion value reporting. You have the app install, the subscribe, which usually is also the start trial, and the paying customer. And you can choose to send custom values. Sometimes that's relevant when you're starting out, when you're still building your values. But when you have enough data over time in your BigQuery and price reads from your BigQuery, so even if you start Prys now, if you have data in your BigQuery a year back, you'll have these values right away. What Prys does is it calculates the value per each specific keyword, and it sends the exact values to Google AI. And when the AI gets the optimal feedback, the AI delivers optimal results. So that's how it works. And for ongoing optimization in your Google Ads, you should refine your negative keywords weekly. You add new keywords from Prys and Google suggestions, and you should test AI-based campaign types, and you should track your ROAS directly in Google Ads. And this is powered also by Prys data, and I'll show you in a second how this works. So even though it doesn't say the cost per click. So did I cover this part, or did I forget just to say that? 1 second. If not, I just want to make sure I don't forget to cover it. No, I didn't. I must have forgotten to put it in the conversation, in the presentation. So I'll just say it now. The reason, yeah, forgot to say. So the reason, despite the fact that Google Ads traffic converts much less than Shopify Ads traffic, and it still makes sense. There are two reasons. One is that the clicks are very, very cheap relative to in Google Ads relative to Shopify Ads. And the second reason is Google Ads AI. When Google Ads AI takes control of the bidding, the clicks are crazy low. I'm talking about single cent, like 15 cents, 17 cents. We have even accounts where it's single digit cents per click and still gets amazing ROI results. So in action, so this is one account. You can see here. So this is just to show not how the ROI, how the AI works, but how you can see the ROI in Google. So because Prys sends the data both to power the AI and so you can see the ROI. So you can see the cost for these two campaigns. You can see how many conversions, cost per conversion, and then you can see conversion rate, and you can see the conversion value. Conversion value is the sum of all the events that are sent based on the traffic that was sent. And then what Google Ads does is it takes the conversion value, total value of the events, divides it by the cost, and does the return on advertising spend, or the ROI. So this is exactly how you see it here.